Welcome to our 5-on-5. Pleased to be joined by Treg Scott, the owner of the Medford Rogues, and Dave May, the general manager of the Rogues. Gentlemen, thanks for being here today.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So, Treg, let me start with you. Just bought the team relatively recently. How did that come about? What made it something you wanted to get involved in?
Well, it wasn't anything I knew I wanted to get involved in. It was kind of a last-minute deal. Obviously, I knew about the Rogues. I was a season ticket holder, and my son played on the team. But I've known Dave for a long time, and as he went through the process of attempting to get the team sold with the current owner, I got more and more information just peripherally from Dave, and I think it got to a point where it interested me, sort of last minute, really. And so it went from not having much interest to actually making an offer, I think within maybe 2 days. So
wow.
So it was
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. It was a very quick deal.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And so, yeah, you're a season ticket holder. You've been following the team, son on there. That's pretty exciting. You've been around. You know the product.
Yes.
And you wanted to get involved.
Yes, absolutely. And Dave and I have both been involved in baseball and youth baseball, not at the collegiate level for a long time, although Dave has with the Rogues. But we coached youth baseball together, a travel team that competed in Oregon and California and Nevada for several years, and had a great time with that. And we work well together, and thought that there's an opportunity to make it work for the Rogues with the two of us getting involved together and having some local ownership versus a larger company out of state that was had this as just a part of their portfolio.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so certainly glad it's staying local. That's a wonderful thing. And so, Dave, in case anybody doesn't know, I want to give a little background on the Rogues. Harry and David Field here in Medford. That's where you guys play in the
Correct.
summer. These are college-age kids?
They're college-age kids. They're either a high school senior graduating or now through their new league all the way through their senior year of college that they're eligible to play for us. We play, it'll be about 50 games in about 55, 60 days.
Wow.
So pretty strenuous schedule. Our travel's going to be great this year. We're playing about 2/3 of our games at home. So that's pretty cool for us. We'll have a pretty good schedule there for our fans here in Medford.
Yeah, and we've certainly seen a lot of local kids, local high school kids, off to college come and join the team, but not all kids are local, correct?
Correct, yeah. A lot of our kids, actually, we have about 5 or 6 that are local, and then at any given point, we'll have 45, 50 kids that come through Medford and play for us in any given summer. So yeah, it does have quite a turnover as far as, injuries and different things that might happen with an individual kid, but, we do try and get that local flavor in for sure.
Excellent. All right, we're going to take a quick break, guys. Much more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5-on-5. We're going to hear with Treg Scott and Dave May from the Medford Rogues. So you guys were looking for a league this fall, I think it was. Dave, tell us kind of how that situation ended out. You guys found a home.
We did find a home. It's the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League. Right now we're at 7 teams. They're looking at adding an 8th. It is going to be a very competitive schedule. Number 8 team in the country actually plays in our league, and they are, in their last 5 years, 174 wins and 19 losses. So,
okay.
Good challenge for us, I think.
That's good competition.
We're looking forward to it.
Okay. And so Treg, we were talking about, you just recently purchasing the team.
Sure.
and coming off a pretty rough fire season. I know it obviously had its effect on the Rogues and the ability to play games. Was that a concern at all for you when it came time to make the call?
It was a little bit of a concern, but having known Dave for a long time, and we have conversations all the time about baseball in general and about the Rogues and the upcoming season, I knew that there would be some allowances that we could possibly make in scheduling in the future. So I was a little less concerned about that because I think we'll still be able to make those allowances and give our sponsors as much exposure and keep the kids and the fans, as safe as possible and not have them out in that kind of weather should it happen again. So It wasn't a huge concern of mine, and as it can change from year to year. So we're of course hoping for the best and kind of planning for the worst.
Were you guys able to tweak the schedule at all, Dave, to avoid perhaps the heat of fire season?
I did. What we did basically is we cut 10 games out of our season in general. So we were 60 games last year. This year we're going to go 50, but the same amount of home games though because of that unbalanced schedule. So we're basically just taking out some of our travel games. And so we basically end now on July 20th. So instead of ending in the middle of August, our last home date should be sometime around July 20 through July 22, and that's about when fire season started here last year. So we did make some concessions here to make sure that it hopefully doesn't happen and end our season early this year.
Yeah, well, it makes a lot of sense to try to get ahead of it and mitigate the issue if it is going to arise. Certainly hope, like you said, Treg, that it doesn't come back like it did.
Yeah.
So it's the middle of winter, obviously the holidays and everything. Can it's not season right now, but people can check you guys out and find out more information, get tickets already?
Absolutely. We have season tickets on sale now, and they vary in price depending on the section. You can get all your information medfordrogues.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything.
All-
You got
all that.
All those means. Yep, absolutely.
Excellent. Thanks, guys, for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.